Evening, Kari. I hope you're good. You are the first to enter, so I think that we can start with the class, right? So let me check in here. One moment, please. Mhm. Give me a second. Okay. Okay, so let me share. Today we'll start intermediate number 6. So that's really good. And today we continue with unit number 9, right? So let's go there. At the end of the class, I would like to say something, great. Al final de la clase voy a tomar unos minutitos para mencionar algo. Ojalá el resto de tus compañeros puedan ingresar para poder discutirlo. So there it is, okay? We are on page 100. Page 100 from the book. And let's start with unit 9.1. Great. It's all about the interview. So in this unit, let's start with grammar. The grammar today is the English conditionals. So first, let's review the grammar, right? So, okay, we have other student here. During the classes, during the previous modules, right, we saw different types of conditionals. We checked the zero conditional, the first conditional, right? But we have more. We have the second conditional, the third conditional, mixed conditionals 1 and 2. We are going to review 0 and the first, okay? Remember, each conditional is different. Each conditional has different uses. It can be a little complicated, but we are going to try to make it easy, okay? So let's try to focus in here. Let's see here. Good evening. We are on page number 100 from the book, right? Unit number 9. And we have the grammar in context, 0 and first conditional. This is a review because these topics, we saw them in previous months, right? So here we have the structure, okay? We have two structures. We have the condition and we have the result. How do I know which conditional is it? Because of the grammar, right? ¿Cómo sé qué conditional estoy usando? Por la gramática, ¿ok? En la primera parte, here, tenemos el zero conditional. ¿Cómo sé que es el zero conditional? Porque mi condición está en simple present y mi resultado está también en simple present. El resultado es de la condición que estoy mencionando, right? If you want an A+, study hard, right? Si quieres un A más, estudia más, right? So, we have a real condition and a real result. Recordemos, zero conditional, tengo una situación, una condición real y el resultado es el que siempre va a seguir, ¿no? Si yo digo, si pongo helado en el sol, el resultado más obvio va a ser que el helado se derrita. Y esa acción, ese resultado siempre va a ser lo mismo. Cada vez que coloque mi helado debajo del sol, el helado se va a derretir, no se va a quedar intacto. Entonces, estoy mencionando un resultado obvio, un resultado que conozco por experiencia, un resultado probado científicamente, pero el resultado no varía. Eso es el zero conditional. Resultados reales de condiciones reales. Resultados, obviamente, resultados que siempre son lo mismo, que nunca cambian, que no tienen variaciones. ¿Ok? Other example. If you mix red and yellow, you get orange, right? Obvious, es algo obvio. Si mezclas el rojo con el amarillo, obtienes anaranjado. El resultado es muy obvio. El resultado está probado por experiencia, probado científicamente. Entonces sabemos que el resultado siempre va a ser igual. Ahora, que sea un tipo de naranja también puede ser, pero va a ser un naranja. Great? That's the zero conditional. So remember, condition in the simple present and the result in the simple present. ¿Ok? Condición simple present y resultado simple present. Algo importante es el uso de la coma. Si comienzo con la condición, la coma es obligatoria para separar condición de resultado. ¿Ok? Lo mismo pasa en el otro ejemplo. Comencé con la condición, para separarla del resultado, utilizo obligatoriamente una coma. Si fuera lo opuesto, ya la coma no es necesaria. O sea, si yo digo, you get orange, right? If you mix red and yellow. Good, red and yellow. Acá estoy comenzando con el resultado. La coma ya no es necesaria. Why, miss? ¿Por qué no es necesaria? Porque lo que separa mi resultado de la condición es la palabrita if. Entonces, la coma ya no se necesita. Right? Remember that, guys. We're clear here. Questions? Good. So let's see here. The structure, remember, if plus simple present and simple present in the result. It can be the opposite, puede también ser opuesto, comenzar con un resultado. We used the zero conditional to talk about events and the results that always follows. Remember, si yo voy a mencionar una condición, un evento, una situación, el resultado es algo que siempre va a suceder, que no varía, que siempre es lo mismo, es una verdad. Right? Other examples here. If you click on the icon, the website opens, right? Yes, that's true, right? Si haces clic en el icono, digamos que es el icono de Google, la página web va a abrir y siempre va a pasar lo mismo. Es un resultado que siempre se va a repetir, right? Other, we also use it to give instructions. For example, if you want coffee, please help yourself. Right? También, si voy a dar instrucciones, órdenes, le voy a decir a alguien que haga algo, también utilizo el zero conditional porque estamos usando imperatives. Right? If you want coffee, please help yourself. Si deseas café, por favor, sírvete. Right? Recuerda, si vas a dar instrucciones con el first conditional, tu resultado no necesita mencionar al sujeto. De frente vas con el verbo, en este caso help, right? Other example, if Santiago calls, right? If Santiago calls, answer it, right? Si Santiago llama, respóndele. Es una instrucción. Te estoy dando una instrucción en caso suceda algo, right? Ahí está el condicional. Good. El resultado no está incluyendo el sujeto porque es una instrucción, una orden, algo que quiero que otra persona haga. Good. Questions in that part were clear? Yes. Okay, that's nice. Great. So, zero conditional, I think it's clear. Let's continue with the first conditional. In the first conditional, we see a variation in the part of the result, right? Let's see the examples. If I meet Katie, I will invite her for dinner. Ah, el resultado ya no me dice I invite, I will invite, great. Estoy metiendo el futuro. Si yo me encuentro con Katy, yo la voy a invitar a cenar, right? Ahora, no es un resultado que siempre va a seguir a la parte de conocer a Katy. Es una de las probabilidades reales que puede suceder, ¿no? Si la condición pasa, este resultado va a pasar, right? Other example. If the traffic is bad, we might be late. Si el tráfico es malo, podríamos estar tarde. Might be late. Good. Estamos viendo un resultado a futuro, un resultado real, un resultado que puede pasar, right? Pero es un resultado de otras probabilidades que pueden haber. Eso es el first conditional, right? Mencionamos una situación real, una situación que todavía no ha pasado, right? Y vamos a mencionar su probable resultado también. Un resultado que puede ser real a futuro. Good? So the structure. The structure is if plus a simple present. Esa es mi condición, right? Mi condición tiene que tener el if plus simple present. Lo voy a separar del resultado con una coma y mi resultado es en futuro. Puede ser subject plus will plus complement or subject plus might plus complement. Good. Ahí podemos escoger. Puedo usar el will o puedo usar el might. Recordemos que siempre es acompañado de un verbo. Will invite, might be, el verbo en forma básica. Right? When we use it to talk about a possible situation in the future and the result that follows, ¿ok? Es una situación probable en el futuro y el resultado que le puede seguir a esa situación en el futuro, right? Good, guys. Listen the text. My God, guys, I don't know what it means to be more clear, please. Un poquito más claros en el chat. No lo entendí muy bien. So, example, if I study, I will pass, right? Si yo estudio, voy a pasar. Es una situación, right? Una situación en el futuro y mi probable resultado. Good. If I study, I will pass. Puede ser negación. If I study, I won't pass. If I don't study, I won't pass. ¿Ok? Las oraciones pueden ser positivas, pueden ser negativas, dependiendo de lo que quiera mencionar. Good. And what about might and might not? ¿Ok? ¿Cuál es la diferencia de will and might? Will es un poquito más certero, o sea, estoy un poquito más segura que, que el resultado va a suceder. En el caso de might, we use might or might not in negative when we aren't sure about the result. Si no estoy segura del resultado, un 50-40% segura, utilizo might. If you run, you might fall. Si tú corres, podrías caerte. No estoy segura de ese resultado. Es una probabilidad baja de que suceda, right? Dependiendo todo el contexto. Si no estoy segura, puedo utilizar el might, right? Good. Text of the class. Okay, you are referring to the book. I'll send it later, okay? Good, guys. I thought that you have it. Refiriendo al libro, pensé que ya lo tenían. Igual termino de explicar esa parte. Cuando estén en algún ejercicio, estoy mandando nuevamente el link. Good, guys. So that's the part of the first condition. Questions about this part? In case you need a repetition, let me know, okay? This is only a review. Zero conditional and first condition. Good. Take your photos, take your screenshots, okay? Because we are going to practice now. Good, guys. In case no questions, let's practice with activity number 3. Activity 3 says, complete a text using the words in the box, and then identify which sentences are the zero conditional and which are the first conditional. Good? So, complete using the words in the box. Don't, might, will, aren't, won't, do, or are. Choose the best alternative and identify the sentence is zero conditional or is the first conditional. For example, okay, let's do number 1 together and you do the rest. For example, number 1. Number 1 says, do your homework, right? It's interview tips and tricks. Number 1, do your homework. If you research the company and the job in advance, you be better prepared. Take notes and make a list of questions to ask. Okay, so here, how do I know, Miss, first or zero? ¿Cómo sé si es primer condicional o el cero condicional? So, okay, sorry guys, I moved something. There you go. ¿Cómo sé? En el resultado tengo el be, tengo un verbo. Ah, hay un verbo en el resultado, entonces esto significa que estamos hablando a futuro. Es un verbo en forma básica, right? Si hablo a futuro, what is missing here? ¿Qué nos falta? Any ideas? What is a good alternative? En el resultado. Okay, let's check that. Check the result. Check the result. We have simple present and we also have simple present plus will or might plus the pair verb in the basic form and the complement. Number one gives you the verb. Nos está dando ya el verbo en forma básica. What is missing? Any ideas? It's talking about the future. Si me habla futuro, what is the best alternative?
Will.
Excellent, right? The probability here is will. That's the best option. So you will be better prepared. So will be, this is zero conditional or the first conditional? Because it's the future,
First conditional.
it's the first, exactly, very good, first conditional, okay? So you complete the sentence and identify first or zero, okay? You continue with number two, number three, and the rest, okay? Number one is an example. You continue, guys. For this activity, I will give you, what about 3 minutes? And then I call you to tell me the answers, right? So in this moment, guys, I will send you the link from the book. So 3 minutes. Okay, guys, time is up. In case you need extra minutes, let me know. Okay, in case not necessary, let's check your answers. Number one is example, right? We need to continue with number two. Please read complete sentences, okay? Is that complete information? For example, number one, if you research the company and the job in advance, you will be better prepared. Take notes and make a list of questions to ask. First conditional, right? Let's do it in order. So let's continue with, what about Kari? Number two.
You will feel more confident if you won't practice. You won't you if you make a practice interview before the real thing.
Uh-huh. If you, what is the answer, Kari?
Do
If you do, right? Excellent. And this is first conditional or zero conditional? Mhm.
zero.
Okay, but it says if you
First,
will
first.
first, right? You will fail. Okay, that will makes it first. Thank you. Let's continue with Johan, number three.
Okay, number three, if you um, if you if you are late, the interviewer might think you are unreliable.
Mhm. This is
Si usted llega tarde, la entrevista, mm, um, I think,
it's
uh,
zero conditional or first conditional?
mm,
What do you think? It says, no, the interviewer might think or will think. So what is that?
my is first conditional.
First, right? Excellent. Thank you. Let's continue with Lisbeth, number four.
Okay, miss. If you aren't sure you understand a question, ask the interviewer to repeat it.
Uh-huh. What is that?
Is
Mhm.
zero conditional.
Excellent. That's correct, right? No will, no might is the zero. Excellent. Let's continue. Kari, number five.
Uh, uh,
Mhm.
mm, you won't be useful if you are good. Fears,
Sorry, this is
fears.
first condition. All right, correct. Very good. Johan, number six.
Okay, number six, tell yourself to relax. If you talk too quickly, um, the interviewer um, uh, uh,
You have two alternatives.
if you talk too quickly, the interviewer uh, mm, understand you, ¿no? Entiendo que dice si usted lo hace tan rápido, ¿no? Si usted habla muy rápido, el entrevistador no le entenderá, ¿no?
That's right.
Mm,
It's
mm,
missing an auxiliary there, right? So I will match the words that have been used already, okay? You have only two alternatives. The interviewer don't or the interviewer might. What do you
Might.
think?
Might and is first conditional.
Yes, right, correct. That's the only alternative because of not. Excellent, thank you. Finally, Lisbeth, number 7.
Okay, Miss. Ask questions if you do have question. Don't ask question. The interview might think you don't want to job.
And this is,
Uh, s- Zero. Zero.
it says might think or will think.
First.
Is the first, right? Excellent. That's correct. That's right. Good, guys. Correct answers. And sorry about the noise. If you heard some noise, that was my dog. I'm sorry, guys. I hope that won't happen again. So here are the results, guys. Those results, those answers are correct. Nice job. Tell me, do you have questions about the sentences, vocabulary, something that is not clear for you? It's okay. Great. If you don't say nothing, I believe that you understood, okay? But in case you have question, even if it's the simplest question, it's acceptable, okay? Everything is acceptable here in English, of course. Now, guys, let's move on. Activity number 3 is finished. Good, we identified correctly. Now, let's do activity number 5, okay? In this activity, we are going to discuss the questions in groups. You can use the zero conditional and also the first conditional, depending on your answers, depending on the questions, okay? We have in number 1, this is your opinion, okay? The answers are your opinions, what you think. So in number 1, it says, what will an interviewer think if you wear nice clothes? What will an interviewer think if you smile a lot? If your hair is a mess, right? If your hair is disorganized, let's say. If you look worried, if you look preoccupied, worried, preoccupied. If your clothes are too casual, if your clothes are informal, too casual, informal, what is your answer? What is your opinion? Number 2, how can these things give the interviewer a good or bad impression? For example, looking at a floor or wall, right? When you have the interview, you don't look the interviewer, you look the floor, you look the walls. So do you think that's a good impression or a bad impression? Speaking very quietly, good or bad, moving your hands a lot, looking directly at the interviewer, and changing position in your seat. Good. I would like that you can discuss at number 1 and number 2 in groups with your classmates. Great. When you return, I will send you to the breakout rooms, maybe 5 minutes, so you have the opportunity to discuss, to talk, to communicate. That's important. And then when you return, I ask you for some answers, okay? When you return, you choose. You can mention some of your answers or something in general, okay? Is that clear, guys? The activity is clear for you? You want me to repeat the instructions? It's clear. Great. So I will send you to the breakout rooms for 5 minutes. Remember, please communicate, okay? Try to do it as best as you can. And in case your classmate is a little, doesn't understand very well or can mention something in English very well, help, okay? And in case you need extra help, you can call me and I'll go there. Good. 5 minutes, guys. Let's go to the breakout rooms. You can accept. Please accept so you can enter. You can enter, guys. Great. Pueden ir aceptando para ingresar a su breakout room. Mm, Okay, guys, in case you need extra minutes, just let me know. In case it's not necessary, I can listen to you. Great. So I will call volunteers to tell me your answers and you choose, okay? You can tell me your answers in number one or you can tell me your answers in number two. You are free to choose, okay? Because it means number one, no? I think that blah, 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 and you mention your answers. Or you can say in number two, my answers are, and you mention your answers. No problems, but only one. Number one or number two, okay? So by saying that, okay, we have volunteers. So Roy, please, what
Uh,
is your answer? Mhm.
i- if you wear nice clothes, the interviewer will see you're professional.
That's
If
right.
you smile a lot, the interview will see you're friendly, approachable, no, approach,
Approachable, good, good.
what?
Approachable, maybe?
Approachable.
Great. Continue, please.
Mhm. If you look worried, the interviewer will think you're nervous or unsure of yourself.
Yes.
Nervous.
Good. Nervous is correct. Something
Y-
else? Finish, continue.
y- yeah, if you, yeah, if you looking at the floor or wall, the interview will see you shy and introverted.
Introvert.
Introvert.
Good.
Claro.
Yes, yes, that's right. I also agree. Very good, Roy. Something else? Finish? Finish, right? Excellent. Thank you. Let's continue. Other volunteer who wants to continue? No more volunteers? So that means I called you in order, okay? Let's start with Kari. Kari, please, what is your answer?
Uh, if you smile a lot, if your hair is a mess, uh, the interviewer will think you're crazy.
Okay. Other answer, Kari, finish?
If your hair is a mess, the interviewer will think you don't you don't repair it. Mm.
Okay, okay, thank you very much. Let's continue with Lisbeth. Lisbeth, what is your answer?
Eh, Sorry, miss, the first,
Okay, number
number
one.
one or
Mhm.
number two?
You can choose the one that you prefer.
Okay. Um, if you smell a lot, uh, people tend to think you are king.
Okay.
The other is if you look worried, the interviewer will think you are no you, the interview might think you are not confident or anxious.
Yes. Good.
The other um, s- if you change position in your seat all the time, the interview means think you are uncomfortable.
Yes, right. That's right. Thank you very much. Good answers. Finally, Johan, what are your answers here?
Okay. If you wear nice clothes, is for interviewer is interested in job. Very interested in job.
Yes.
If you s- if you smile a lot, um, for is the interviewer is um, uh, ah mm, yeah, yeah, friendly, no?
Mhm. Maybe your
If
other
the
answer.
interviewer is a friendly or
Friendly.
sí, friendly or sí, yes, friendly.
Friendly.
If you
Mhm.
heard is a mess, is, interviewer is uh, desalineado, o si se puede decir desalineado o es no professionals, no, no prepared.
Yes, that's
Mhm.
better. Not
Okay.
professional, not
Mm.
prepared. Good.
If you look worried, is is for the interviewer is sick, uh, flu, uh,
Maybe,
maybe
yes.
flu.
Okay.
If your clothes are too casual, is for interviewer is no interested in job, maybe, or
Yes, that's
mm,
right.
okay.
It's a possibility, right? Good, good. We're mentioning possibilities. Good, right? So there, what is missing? If your hair is a mess, for example, the interviewer, right? The interviewer will think, right? And then you mention, right? That right? That you are not interested, for example, right? You are not interested, you are not prepared, and you mention, because we need to use a conditional. Debemos usar el condicional, entonces esa es la forma que podríamos incluirlo. The answer is not bad. La respuesta no está nada mal, está muy bien. Por ahí solamente incluir el will, right? Excellent job, guys. Nice. So, in case you have questions, let me know, right? So I can help you with that. Your answers were nice. You include also the conditional. That's really good. You include will, you include might, right? Because it's the thought, right? Nice, guys. So, now that we finished with this part of the mini speaking, and also I heard all of you, we can move on, in case no questions, to number 6. In number 6, we are going to work individually, okay? Here, choose the options you think are correct. We have 6 sentences and 2 options. Choose the option that you think is the best. Maybe you can choose the option that is more logical to the sentence, right? So I will give you here 2 minutes, okay? 2 minutes, and then I call you to tell me the answers. Remember, is what you think is correct, okay? So there is no bad answer. In case you want to fundament, you can do it. You are free to do it. 2 minutes, guys, and I call you. Let's start. Okay, guys, time is up. It's okay, extra minutes. It's fine, right? So as I mentioned, guys, this is about what you think is correct, right? Or let's try to choose the logical option. Good. And please read complete sentences. Good. Let's start with Kari, please, number 1.
Most interviewers or take time to decide what they think of someone.
Yeah, maybe they take time. Good. Also, they can be quick, right? Depending the situation, we can say. Nice. What about Roy, number 2?
The most interviewers look for reason accept applicants
Okay, let's check here. Look for reasons to
for
accept
reason.
applicants.
Sí,
Uh-huh.
applicants.
Applicants, right? Yes, they look for reasons to accept, yes, but they also can look reasons to reject, right? To say no, to say no.
Reject applicants.
To
Correct.
say no to applicants. Good, right?
Mm.
Remember, this is your opinion too, so both can work. What
Mm.
about Lisbeth, number 3? Lisbeth, are you there?
It is difficult to make a negative first impression.
It can happen, right? But when we talk in a logical way, like a better word here, it is easy, right? To make a negative first impression. In the majority of cases, let's say, but also difficult can be an option, okay? It's what you think, okay? It can be correct. We can say depending the situation. Johan, number 4.
Number 4 is there is no doubt that first impression count. No hay duda.
Yes, yes, right? It's the better option. What about Kari, number 5?
First impression have a great impact on your success in an interview. Y ahora sí va a defender rápido.
Good. Be careful, Kari, with your microphone. Great, thank you very much. Roy, number 6.
If the interview talks a lot, you have good chance of getting the job.
Nice, right?
So,
Yes, the better option. Very good. That's right, guys. Correct. Depending that, remember that depending your opinion, also the answer can change, okay? We chose the logical one. Great, guys. In case of questions about these sentences, let me know, okay? Maybe there is a word that is not clear, expression that is not clear for you. Now, guys, with this activity where I heard better your pronunciation, which is good, we can move on to our text, to our reading. In this case, our text is first impressions count, right? First impressions are important. And here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 paragraphs. So I'm going to divide these into four parts so everyone can read, okay? So let's do it in this way. Remember, the red line means stop reading, okay? The red line means stop reading. We have heard 2 parts, and then the second part is until here, okay? The separation. Good. The red line means stop reading, right? And this part, let's put it in here so you know that you have to stop. The order to read is, we are going to start with Kari, the first paragraph. Then we continue from however until change later with Roy. Then interestingly until you give, this is for Lisbeth. And the rest, this includes until your weaknesses, this is for Johan. right? So everyone has the opportunity to read. Okay, guys, let's start. Kari, you can start reading.
Uh,
Research.
Research has located that people for impression of each other very quickly. For example, many people think that if someone wears gaze, they are intelligent and thoughtful. Similarly, in an interview, if you are anxious, the interviewer may have a negative opinion of you. Even very small things can create a big impression.
Thank you.
However, did you know the interview often look for reason not to select a candidate? This is understandable because they need to reject most of the applicants. But it means the first impression you give is even more important. Interviews are quick to reach our early negative impression, and this is difficult to change, whereas an early positive impression is not so easy to make can can change later.
Yes, thank you.
Incidentally, it is clear that if interviewer told for a long time, the candidate may hate the job. One possibility is that the interview has made a quick decision and was the candidate to be interested in the position. A non-verbal factor also affect the impression you give.
Excellent.
This include your general appearance, clothes, and facial expression, as well as eye contact, body movements, and how low your voice is. If you want to be good at interviewing, preparation and experience are valuable. Practicing using video can be useful if you want the toilet feedback on your weaknesses.
Excellent. Good pronunciation. Thank you, guys. Great. Here is a word in the pronunciation. Interestingly. Great. The first E is not pronounced. Interestingly. 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 Okay, that's the pronunciation. Interestingly. Good. There it is. And in the part of the past, right, the last E is not pronounced. So this is detailed, detailed, detailed. The last E is not pronounced. Good. The rest is really good. Nice job. Questions about the text? Maybe a word that I haven't mentioned in pronunciation. It's okay. Excellent, guys. So now that we have read and we have a better understanding of this text, we can do the reading skill, okay? The note taking. So here it says, taking notes helps you to understand and remember the important points of a text. You can highlight or underline key information in the text. The key information, the important information. Then take notes on the main ideas or important details. Keep your notes short. You don't need to write in full sentences. We are going to practice this, great? But first, let's do activity number 8 before going to our note taking. So here it says, read the article one more time and notice the important information underlined in paragraph 1 to number 3. Underline the important information in paragraph 4 and paragraph 5. In paragraph 1, 2, and 3, we have underlined the important information, right? The keywords. For example, in paragraph number 1, let's put it in here. In paragraph number 1, They underlined form impressions. That's the topic, right? Hemos subrayado el tema, form impressions quickly. That's it. Recuerden que si yo voy a mencionar o voy a subrayar ideas importantes, son ideas. No necesito toda la oración. Great. Other, form impressions quickly. What are the impressions? The classes, the intelligent, be intelligent and thoughtful, right? What else? Anxious. Anxious is negative opinion, right? And small things can create a big impression. So from the paragraph number 1, we have only a few words that are important. Good? Only underline the parts that are very important in the paragraph. The same with paragraph number 2. We underlined, or the book in this case, underlined the important information, not all the text, important ideas. Good. And number 3 is the same, only important ideas, but it's missing paragraph 4 and paragraph number 5. So I want you to do that part, okay? What is the important information in paragraph 4? What is the important information in paragraph 5? I want you to think about it. I will give you here 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes to identify the important information, and then I call volunteers to tell me what are the important ideas. Is that clear, guys? Great, good. In case of questions, let me know so I can help you with that. In case no questions, 3 minutes, okay? Identify the important information in paragraph 4 and paragraph 5. And then I call volunteers. In case no volunteers, then I call someone. So I hope there are volunteers. 3 minutes, let's start, guys. Okay, guys, time is up. In case of extra minutes, let me know. In case not necessary, let's verify. Remember, I only need the answers for paragraph number 4 and paragraph number 5. Let's start with paragraph number 4. Is there a volunteer? Volunteer to tell me the important words or the important parts in paragraph number 4.
Okay, I'm volunteer.
Johan, please
Yeah.
tell me.
Okay. In paragraph 4, I
Yes.
remark nonverbal and impression. No?
Great, very good.
Mhm.
What else?
In paragraph 5,
Okay.
I mark in okay. Preparation and experience are valuable.
Yes, right? Very good. Excellent. Finish. Good. In the case of paragraph 4, we have more information. Johan mentioned nonverbal impression, but the paragraph mentioned examples. What are the examples of the nonverbal impression? Who can tell me? For example, right? One example is appearance. What are other examples? Who can tell me? Volunteer?
Clothes and
Yes.
facial expression,
Correct.
Body
as well as eye
movements.
contact.
You mentioned body movements,
But no,
eye contact,
eye
and
contact. Color voice,
ease, right? Very
louder
good.
voices.
Excellent, right? We have the examples, and the examples are also important words in the paragraph, right? In paragraph number 5, it's correct. That part is important. Is there other option in paragraph 5? It's okay for you? It's okay.
Puede ser
Yes,
technical skills.
technical skills. In
Claro que no
paragraph
dice de
number
esto
5?
también. No, no, ahí dice preparation and experience. Dentro de la preparación es los technical skills.
Yes,
Claro,
but that is your idea, right, Roy? It's not
sí,
mentioned in the
no
paragraph.
menciona, pero
Yes, it's important, yes, but
mm,
now we are focused only in the paragraph,
ya.
not other ideas. But it's okay. Thank you for your opinion here, for your ideas also as well. Great, guys. In case you want to include other idea, let me know. Great, but it's okay. Now, with this activity, we are going to finish this session. In case there are no questions, we are going to stop here. Great. And I want to tell you something important, so I'm going to stop recording.